all dealing with a heat wave right now nationally. Well, what if I could tell you, you could actually crank up that amazing, cool AC, but just do it in the room you're in. We call it zone cooling, and we've got just the thing for you. Right in the midst of summer, when you need it most, and good luck trying to find it when it really starts getting hot out there, this is from DeLonghi. It's a 3-in-1 extra large room portable AC. We're not making this up. If you read the news today, as I was driving in on the radio, they were saying there is a heat wave that is scorching the country. They actually recommended that Americans do wellness checks on their loved ones, check in on the elderly. It is that hot out there, so it's expensive to keep our homes cool. Well, DeLonghi makes a 3-in-1. This is your AC, a fan, and a dehumidifier that requires zero maintenance. You're not dumping out buckets of water. You're not buying brand new filters because it's got that, that bio-silver technology filter. You don't need tools to install, and in fact, whatever room you're in, you can wheel this over to. It is such a smart way to cool the room you're in and spend all your money cooling the entire house. And we've got a great offer. $150 off. We've got all the flex pay to make it really affordable for you. So that's $83.33 on any debit or credit card to get it home. Right now, we'll ship it out to you. Free shipping and handling, and then we've got VIP financing. So if you choose to use your HSN credit card, you can qualify for 9 months of VIP financing. So 9 months to pay it off means it's $55.55 a month for the most powerful your money can buy. This is going to be for an extra large room. We're saying 700 square feet. That's a 20 by 30 foot room, and we even have a rebate for you. So as long as you sign your rebate and postmark it no later than August 31st, you can get $50 back. It is such a great deal on an amazing machine from DeLonghi. Of course, Julie Truster is our brand ambassador, but no maintenance ever.
No,
I mean, this is barking up my tree.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. Easy as can be. Let me show you installation. If you blink, you're going to miss it. You don't even need a screwdriver. It fits right into your window like this. You can keep your screen. You put your window down. It plugs into a standard socket. You turn it on, and that is it.
You're done.
To uninstall it, you pop it up, and you take it out. Like, it's that easy. It's simple. Now, all portable air conditioners need a way to vent out the window. There's no drips inside or outside. But I want to show you, because this is our most powerful unit right here, I want to show you the temperature right here. So what this does is this is going to measure the air that comes out. So the second I turn it on, 30, what are we on? 37?
Yep.
Okay, 35. You can see it's dropping as we're going right here. It's cold. It's your 3-in-1. It's an air conditioner, it's a dehumidifier, and it's a fan. It has 32 degrees. It feels 31. Yep, it's freezing cold so right here. It feels so good. So it's 14,000 BTUs. That's the maximum capacity. They don't make anything more powerful than that. And it cools up to, I know you mentioned it, cools up to 700 square feet. That's about the size of a 2.5 car garage. So think about your large TV rooms, your big master bedrooms. If it's not your room, if it's not 700 square feet, that's fine. You can put it on low or medium. Yeah. You can move it around.
But you do want the most powerful, Julie.
Absolutely.
Because I made the mistake of running out on a heat wave and buying one that wasn't as powerful, and it didn't do the job. I had to return it. So this is the industry's most powerful.
Yes, the industry's most powerful at 14,000 BTUs. It comes with your remote control. You can see right there, it has a digital display. So just like your central air conditioner at home, you set it, and instead of it running all day, this is a great way to be able to save money. Now you can turn it up or down. It's got the up or down. It has 3 modes. So it's your air, this is where you change air conditioner, dehumidifier, and a fan right there with the touch of a button. You don't have to add anything. Yeah. And it even has what they call real feel. So what that does is, you know, a lot of times the temperature, it says it's 90 degrees, but it feels like like it's 110 degrees
today. That's what they were saying, was that the heat index in many states is feeling like 110.
Exactly. With the Real Feel, what that means is this will automatically adjust. If you live in those humid zones, it automatically will adjust and put it to the proper temperature right there. It also has a quiet mode on it, and it's portable. So it comes with your caster wheels already installed on the bottom. You don't have to put anything on at all. So again, this is our top of the line, most powerful. I love to, on the window, you can see no installation, no tools are required. And the nice thing about it, it fits your windows that are, let me hold it up so you can see. This right here expands. So it fits windows that are 20 to 48 inches right there.
Great.
And also, if your windows go up and down, you just put it like this. You put it up that way. If you have the kind that slide. Most of us have the double hung windows that are like this, and you can keep your screen in. It plugs into a standard socket. And look at this. You can close your blinds or your curtains.
Isn't that nice?
And it just takes up maybe 4 inches.
You don't lose the window, Julie.
Like this.
I do have to say, you get the accessory for wall mounting. You're also going to get the way to extend it as well. So if your window is not the 20 to 38 inches, you can go ahead and use that extension.
It's a 10 inch.
But it goes
up to 48.
Yeah, with that 10-inch extender. So it really is, for me, top of the line, good, better, best. This is the best you can buy. But what's really nice and what most Americans want is something that's maintenance free. You don't have to buy a filter. You don't have to exchange and throw out the condensation in the buckets of water. And so this is the easiest unit you can get. Save money now, cool the room you're in instead of that entire house. And is it that you have an older home? Is it that you have a drafty home that's maybe not insulated properly? Do you have high ceilings where it doesn't matter how much you crank the AC, you need a little bit of support here? This is your answer, and don't wait till it's in the dead of the summer and everybody's scrambling to get one to get that relief.
Right, because these
it'll
sell
be gone.
out.
I have fewer than 2,000 of these.
Yeah, these sell out because when it starts getting hot and people's main air conditioner starts to break. And in between, instead of going to a hotel room, because I know the AC companies get backed up until they can get out, this is a great thing to be able to have. As far as no maintenance, it comes with your bio-silver filter. That inhibits the growth of mold and bacteria, so you don't have to worry about breathing that dirty, moldy air. In fact, speaking of the air that comes out, it's crisp, cool, clean air. A lot of times with these window units, they're muggy, they're musty. I know we went to a beach place and they had these in there, and it just was so stale and musty. It felt like water was pouring out. These also take up an entire window. We had these in our house. Our house is 100 years old. And so my husband, and we in our upstairs, he was on the roof holding this up while I was on the other side screwing it in, and then it sat in our window for about 10 years. It rattled our window. We all know these drip, they get rusty. It dripped onto our wood deck, and then we had a moldy wood deck right there.
Situation.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't want to do it.
A lot of the communities don't allow these to hang over, but this is the DeLonghi.
Look at the difference, right?
I just installed it, so there's actually a running unit on the other side. Here's your screen, and there's no drips. There's nothing that drips out of the window. There's nothing that drips inside or outside.
So this actual unit, remember, comes with the remote control. You don't even have to get out of bed. You don't have to get up from the couch or the recliner. You literally set it and forget it. Here's what's great about it as well. It's 75 pounds, which means that most of us can wheel this around from room to room. In fact, Julie and I always joke that it's her daughter that steals it from her son's room until they finally got 2 units. Here's another great thing. At 75 pounds, had you had to pay shipping, it would have been a fortune. I have to tell you, just the free shipping and handling, to know I don't have to go to the home stores to try to find this, because that's what I did one day out of desperation, and I was trying to save money, so I didn't get the most powerful. Guess what? I returned to the store like until the 3rd try was when I finally got the one I needed, because I lived in a small little bungalow that was very old in Los Angeles that I was renting. So what is it for you? Do you want just help and support for your AC unit because you know it's running and running and running? Do you want to go ahead and save that money? Because the truth is that if you are cooling the entire house, but you're really hanging out in the kitchen, or you're just hanging out in the bedroom or the den, why not set up that temperature, save a little bit of money, and go ahead and pop your DeLonghi in the window of your choice? Remember, 0 maintenance. Zero tools. I can do this. You can do this. You don't need anybody's help, and you never have to empty a bucket. You never have to buy a new filter. It really is the smartest and the most powerful in the industry.
Yes, it is. And let's talk about those buckets of water. So we're going to do a little side-by-side comparison right here. This is the DeLonghi, and it's 14,000 BTUs. This is their top of the line. It has the additional features. It's got the timer. It's got the remote control right here. This one is 10,000 BTUs. It's also an air conditioner and a dehumidifier. Okay, so people hear dehumidifier, and we know what happens. It starts sucking the water out of the air in those humid areas.
That's what it has to do.
And what happens, this is with other units, is they have some sort of a bucket or a tray or a water reservoir, and it's in a constant drip state session. And then what you have to do when it fills up, the unit stops and automatically stops. And then what you have to do is empty the water buckets. This is with other units. And this is why a lot of people don't want to have these units. With the DeLonghi, they use what they call the no drip technology. Totally different. So what it'll do, and this demonstrates 6 gallons of water. It pulls that water out of the air, what you're looking at right now. And internally, it converts it into a vapor. So no buckets of water, no drip trays.
Oh my goodness.
No drain hose.
What a difference.
What a difference.
Yeah.
And this is the amount of water right here per day. In one day, it can take this water.
This is what you'd have to be lugging out, right? Every day.
You'd have to be dumping this out every single day. So totally different than this.
So I know it's a 3-in-1. I can use it in the separate modes as well, right? Like let's say I just want it on fan mode or dehumidify. Can I do that?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay.
And with this particular unit, it has what they call a real feel. So if you live in a humid zone, and just like we were saying earlier, maybe it says it's 90, but it feels like 110, you can push that button and it will the unit automatically knows and can dehumidify if it needs to, and it will set it for wherever you live. Because if you're out west, it's really dry. You don't really need that dehumidifier.
As I was driving into work today, on the news, it was saying we are being scorched by a heat wave. We're talking about Chicago. We're talking about Northeast, right? It is really hot. They were recommending to do wellness checks on your loved ones, on the elderly, because it is that hot. They were literally telling people, please drink fluids, please remain in shade, please try to stay in air-conditioned areas. Don't try to be a hero and get out there and multitask. Stay indoors if you can, but imagine what your bills are going to be like if you're constantly trying to cool your home. This could be a real helpful thing that you purchased today. It's going to put money right back in your wallet.
Exactly. People buy these to save money. I'm looking at the temperatures around the country. This is today. Detroit. These are areas that normally don't get that high. Detroit, Michigan, 95 degrees. Okay, Houston's 98. We would kind of expect that. It's kind of like Florida. Kansas City, where I grew up, I know that's where my mom lives, 97 degrees. And out west, Phoenix is 104. Vegas is 103. Washington, D.C. is 94. It's muggy up there.
And they were talking about the heat index, where this doesn't even, they were saying 110, 114 feels like 110. So here's the greatest thing. We got a great deal. And normally what do people do? When it is the summer, when they know you need it most, they jack up the prices. Not here with us at HSN. We've taken $150 off because this is normally $649.95. We took $150 off. There is also a mail-in rebate where you're going to get $50 back. So as long as you postmark and send your rebate by August 31st, you will get money back as well. So you're still saving. The fact that you can break this down into monthly payments means that right now, for less than $3 a day, I own my own DeLonghi, my own 3-in-1. So $83 and change on a credit card. And then if I have an HSN card, I can go ahead and put this on VIP financing where I get 9 payments of $55.55. So something for you to think about. By the way, if you don't have an HSN credit card, that's okay. Thank you for popping that up because this is just birthday month. Normally you save $10 when you get approved on your credit card. We jacked it up for birthday. It's our 41st birthday, but it's your party. Save $25 with your new card upon approval on your first item.
Great.
So keep taking money off. That would be what? Another, what? It would be $475, $470 something for your brand new DeLonghi 3-in-1 that doesn't have to always be AC. It could be your fan, it could be your dehumidifier.
Yes.
And you don't even have to get up off the couch, Julie, with that remote control.
And look at right here. It's reading 25 degrees. This is DeLonghi's most powerful. It's also their very, very top of the line. So this is reading the air that's blowing out. I mean, you turn it on and within minutes, your room it's significantly cooler instantly. And it cools up to 700 square feet. So that's the largest capacity that we have. A couple different things about this. It has a quiet mode right there. You can see it looks like a mom telling her kids, you know, kind of the shush. That's the shush right there.
Or catch a bubble.
Right, exactly. And then the real feel, depending on where you live, if you live in those humid zones, it will automatically adjust to where that heat index kind of, to where it feels more comfortable. And then the timer, we didn't even talk about a timer. The timer is a great way to save money. Okay, so here's how to use the timer. Maybe when you go to bed at night, you like to go to bed where it's very cool. You can set the timer, maybe you just want it to run for 2 hours, so it's not running all night. Set it for 2 hours, it will automatically shut off. Or set the timer, and by the way, you can set the timer from your remote control. If you work during the day, why put your air conditioner on all day long when you're not even there? This right here, set the timer to where when you come home at 6 o'clock, you can set it to turn on at 5 o'clock. So when you come home, the room is already cool.
Oh, it's like nice. Imagine though too, because I know Guy makes it like a meat cooler at his house when he's sleeping.
Oh, yes.
Not from personal experience. I've never slept at Guy's house. I'm just saying. He keeps it at 66 degrees. I keep it at 70. But imagine if I could keep the rest of the house at 75, 76. How much money I'd save, Julie?
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
So yes, you pay up front the $449. Remember, you're getting the $50 rebate back, okay? So basically, that's your price after rebate, $450. I can go ahead and yes, pay up front, but now I own this unit. I can use my AC every single day of the year and still be saving money. Why 66 degrees?
I like it cold. 66. I don't like to sweat.
What are you trying
my brother's
embalm you?
My brother Darren, he's worse. Like he hates like when you get out of the shower, you know, like you're showered and all of a sudden
and you're muggy.
hot and you're sweaty.
Yes.
And you feel, I mean, nobody, it's the worst possible thing you could do, especially you're going out to dinner, you're going to get dressed, you know, plus, you know, I'm talking about my brother, you know, we both work out, so we're always kind of hot anyway.
Yeah.
We're walking around in that house or we're doing chores. Don't wait until like August to get this because you're going to be kicking yourself for another month and a half.
That happened to me.
Well, you know, these things sell out. They start to go, right?
Yeah.
Because that's why we try to do them at the beginning, towards the beginning of summer, so you'll be prepared. But I was listening to you guys. I'll guarantee if you put this in and you did this, the room air conditioning, you know, you did all that stuff, turned it off.
Yeah.
You would probably save the monthly flex pay on this.
I
guarantee you would probably save $50 a month because my bill goes up like $100 a month.
Mine
when the
too.
AC's on.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. And so yes, you pay up front, but Guy, it is so worth it. And what a lot of people will do is jack up the prices right when it gets hot, because it happened to me. I had to run to the home store, and I had to run 2 more times back because I didn't get one quite powerful enough. If you've got a little, an older home, if you've got maybe a beach house, right? I know, Guy, you have a small, like a little cute little beach cottage.
House, yeah. And I only have one thermostat, so I can turn that.
Yeah,
a lot of people, they have room thermostats, so they can kind of balance
I got
it
one
out.
too.
But most people, and especially if you're an empty nester, like most, you know, of our customers out there,
it makes sense.
They have a smaller house. They only have one controller.
Yeah.
So you could turn that thing to whatever. Turn it to 75.
That's, I know.
And then because I heard you saying that. Put it in your main master room, or roll it into your bedroom at night. Turn the air off.
What if you have a lot of windows? You have a lot of windows. It is so hard to cool a room, you guys.
Yeah.
And I've had a birthday party for Liam once in my house, and we were cooking, and the house was so hot. Nothing I could do was cooling the house down. So think of this as a little support system as well for your AC that always seems to break down. I kid you not, one time my AC broke down on 4th of July. I was like, really? Like, it's almost like
I would just get out and leave. I just sit in my car.
So
I would live in my car.
Something for you to think about. Remember, the rebate makes it even more affordable. Remember, if you sign up for the HSN credit card and you get approved, you actually save another $25. We have the 9 months of VIP financing, so if you are a charge card holder, you can break this down into 9 monthly payments of $55. That's less than $2 a day, you guys.
Yeah, you can't do that if you go to the big store.
No, right? right.
No, you can't do that.
That's
And then you got to
right.
deal with all the other things. You know what I love, Julie,
Yeah.
about this particular unit too, is it takes all the scary work and scary stuff out of it. Like when you look at this in front of me, this is like 4 minutes worth of work. Attach this to that, that to that, that to that, and that's in the window.
Because there's no tools.
No tools.
You don't need any tools. We get a lot of people that say, well, how can I seal my window? 2 little bolts in the window. That's all you need to do to screw it so the window won't go up and down. You see we did that?
I'm going to
Put
show
2
you
little
right
holes
here.
in there.
Yep. Right
and
here.
that's how you secure the window down. You don't want
That's
the window to go up and down either.
Yeah.
So, and I love too that you can do it vertical.
Yep,
or you
like
can do
this.
it horizontal.
Yeah,
Nice.
And it fits windows in case you want to measure. And our house is 100 years old. They're not standard windows, and this fits. So it fits 20 inches up to 48. You can see how it expands. And you just pop it in the little grooves right here. You don't have to screw anything. You can keep your screen on, and then you put it flush. It's cold.
It's freezing cold. I literally did the temperature.
I would sit like, I'd be right like that. I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
Gosh,
That really was kind of nice.
And okay, I hate to stereotype, but every guy in America is grumpy when they're hot.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
My
yeah.
husband is such a grump.
Miserable.
But I am
Miserable. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I was gonna say I'm a little grumpy.
It's true what you said. How about all the times you're trying to cook a meal or trying to get ready to go out, or your partner's waiting for you and you just showered and you're sweating again and you're cranking up that AC, and guess what? That is all your money going over and over and over again. This is something you buy once. It's zero maintenance. No filters to buy.
You know, and let me tell you something
No
about both
buckets
these ladies too, and you, and especially because I know how full your plate is all the time at home.
Okay.
Well, she's got the little twins, and she's got Liam. She's got a whole
You
house.
have 3 boys.
But you know what? Here's the thing. If this goes off, all the other stuff
is a disaster.
is like a total nightmare. Because
Yes,
imagine
and-
being hot and then having kids that need you, kids that have to be driven, kids that have to be fed, pets running around.
You're in a hotel.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
No,
you
we're
have to
just
go to
going
a
to your
hotel.
house with
Come
the
on over.
66
We're going
degrees.
to Guy's
It's
house.
cold in there.
But
we
Julie-
store meat in that house. It's all
Clearly.
good.
So easy. Like you could have this, or you can have this. By the way, Whisper Cool technology.
Yes, Whisper Cool, so that has a quiet mode.
Yeah.
And to compare to a window unit, these aren't portable. These are stuck in the window. We had these, it sat in our window for 10 years. It was embarrassing because this was hanging out of the back of our house, and it dripped onto our deck. These drip, they're rusty, they're loud. I feel like they blow mold, they're moldy, they're musty.